even more in those
it's back on
those
now,
situations, you know. So we had that belief, and we know what we can.
Greg
and
said new bags
yeah, we just kept on fighting, and we got there in the end. So even better like that.
But the concern must have been there with Manchester City breathing down their necks, and particularly after you'd lost there.
Yeah, no, of course.
LSU, congratulations.
I think the mindset, even after that game, I felt like we were so strong mentally, you know. After that game, we said to each other, we're still going to do it. It's not over, you know. And I think the belief was even stronger after that game. And I think we've showed that the last few games on the pitch. And just so proud of everyone, you know, to get over the line.
Was there any times where you think, because you've done it 3 times, you've tried to do it now, Martin? Was there any time during this season, because I myself was really, you don't doubt, but after Southampton, you know, after those kind of games, after the Bournemouth game, what was it like in the dressing room after that game?
I think there was moments in the season when we felt really down and really angry, really frustrated. You say the Bournemouth game, you know, the Wolves game. There was some really tough moments for us, and I think the key was how we reacted. I think after those games we spoke as a team. Everyone spoke up, you know, we said what we felt. Everyone was speaking, you know, it was a really honest conversation, and I think the way we reacted to every setback this season has been absolutely amazing. So proud of everyone for the way we did it as well.
How do you react when people say you're going to bottle it? Does that give you more motivation? Oh, because social media is massive now. Do you look at it, and how do you react to that?
It's impossible not to see it. You see it, you know.
But are you legend?
But at least for me personally, I don't care like what people say. It's not like affecting me in any way. But you know, it tastes good when you win it, and you can laugh back a little bit. You know, that tastes good. So yeah.
He got Gabriel.
Can I take you back to that West Ham game? Yes. You came onto the pitch, and that beautiful assist, and a huge 3 points, and obviously the emotion, great save by David Ray, all the contentious moments at the end. But your assist felt like that was when I thought you were going to win this league.
Yeah, no, it felt like a big moment. I thought the game was tough, you know, we had to dig deep, and yeah, it was, for me personally as well, was such a special moment, been fighting with my injuries, and yeah, to help the team in that way means a lot to me. So
Ethan will get a medal.
Of course, you had the big celebrations on Tuesdays, a little bit more this evening, no doubt, as well.
I did see that he was going away with England as part of the training.
We had a great celebration on Tuesday. And
Gibbons,
the vibes are unreal, you know, everyone is so happy. But we have another big final, you know, in just a week.
Amazing to share this moment with you all.
We'll wait to party for after that.
So when's training? Is it tomorrow or you get a day off?
I think we're off tomorrow, yeah. And then Tuesday training, so we'll go easy tonight, I think.
Take Wright with me, please.
Yeah, I'll take
I'm always with them, I don't need to go with them, I'm always with them.
That would just be, I mean, you've already achieved so much, but to do that
every celebration, like when we score.
Yeah, it would be
jumps over people.
We live in the dream, you know,
West Ham,
winning a Premier League,
into the crowd.
being in a Champions League final.
Saliba shouted, I love this
club. I was speaking to my mate, you know, about growing up, dreaming about this, you know, and now we're there, so we got to enjoy it and make sure we're ready and go for it, and hopefully we can do it.
Absolutely, Martin, enjoy these moments. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
It's unbelievable.
Amazing season, Martin Odegaard, who, as he said, had his injury frustrations this season.
Big up Troops, man, for the raid. Big
up my brother, pointed out when they needed him, when he came on at West Ham, and he made such a difference, didn't he?
Captain, that's what you do, and he's always been so calm on the ball.
Saliba said, I love this club.
Sometimes he has to always win over the Arsenal fans, but
these guys were looking to leave before.
I love people that see things differently. When the ball comes to him in the right moments, it's like he plays the game in slow motion, and he has that class and that quality, and that was, no matter what you say, David Raya say, that pass for the goal for Trossard, they are moments that we'll look back for many years to come and think that's where we won the league.
I think the fans who doubt him know his capabilities. I think it's more that sometimes when he's receiving the ball just in front of the midfield, you want him more in between the lines, because like you said in that game, that's where he can make the difference.
Seems a great lad as well. What a nice guy.
I think you said if he was going to miss so many games this season and Arsenal would still win the league, you might be a bit surprised.
No, the thing is, I think that if we're going to win that, we're going to need him at some stage on that pitch for exactly what Jamie's saying, for that little bit of composure, because we're going through a phase in that game as well. We've been going through phases in games where we've needed somebody to come on with that kind of composure, with that kind of class, and set it up for Leo to score a goal like he did. And that was the captain, that's what he done. That's how he leads.
Ultimately, Micah, was this a title that was won on the strength of Arsenal's defence?
Yeah, and also the goalkeeper, David Raya, is my player of the season. I think he's been absolutely outstanding. Trossard there on his screen scored a lot of important goals. Havertz as well scored important goals. And that man Saka, to come through the youth and have that feeling feeling of winning the Premier League is just massive for him. He's such a humble person off the field, and then he's aggressive on it. So I'm delighted for him personally because of he's up and down and what he's had to deal with in terms of the England stuff, and then coming to Arsenal, and now he's shining.
But 19 clean sheets, Jamie. They faced the fewest shots. They strangled opponents, didn't they? They didn't let them breathe. They won the ball high, and then when they lost the ball, they worked like anything to get back into their shape.
Absolutely, but I think Arsenal have always had fantastic defensive partnerships.
So 3 years in a row,
think of Adams and Bolt many years ago, and that was elite. You know, Righty will tell you better than I will. But you will definitely be talking about Saliba and Gabriel for many years to come.
Scrolling down,
they're like a wall. It's so difficult to stop, and then you've got people like Declan Rice in front of them. You know, it just gives you that defensive solidity back to front.
And gives so much because of his energy, James.
Absolutely, but it's a team effort. You need a fantastic goalkeeper to win the title. You need great defence. You need to be match winners. You need the forwards that can do their bit. And obviously, Bukayo Saka's come back into the team after his little injury. And it takes everything. And that's exactly what they've done today. But where would you rank those two centre-backs right here for your team?
Well, it's funny because I was going through it the other day. If you're going to have a pairing now, if you've got the all-time best 11, I wouldn't split them two up. I'm sorry, like obviously Tony's the greatest captain in our history, and you're going to be tight, but them two together now as a pairing and what they've done. And
5 green ticks, what a way
Campbell as well would be in the mix.
Honestly, if I had to choose, I'd probably take them two now.
When it mattered, we got there.
Well, they had to fight for Saliba, didn't they? And then they kept him. He was loaned out a couple of times, but he is the absolute cornerstone of this team.
I wish he said,
alongside Gabriel with Raya behind them, with
Rice feel real. Love that they're celebrating with the fans.
Here is Mikel Arteta, fresh from the bumps.
Shadow said, just remember, haters come from below, not above. Well done, boys. Well done, community. This cannot be undone.
How did you enjoy that?
It was beautiful. You got the joy of all the people. They've been waiting for so long. They fully
This is what it's all about.
Big up C-Unit and C-Unit family.
We had some difficult moments along the way, but all of them, they are worthy when you see that kind of reaction.
Because you always seem so focused, Mikel. We speak to you before games, after games. There's an intensity there with you as well.
So happy for us.
Is this when you can let the guard
drop? I'm telling you, no next press conference.
Now it's time to enjoy, to take the manager hat off and get there and just enjoy with them.
What's special about this team? Why this year and not the previous 3 years?
You've proved it, and you've transformed Arsenal fans' lives.
I think we showed
we feel like the big club
an incredible connection, an incredible commitment,
we're back,
and an incredible courage as well. Because everything that was around us has fueled the desire that we have to go and do it.
I think we're going to spend big money again. I'm telling you now, people.
And let me ask you about the summer as well, and the role that the owners played in this, because you seem to acquire a lot of players who were ready for now rather than develop for future years.
And Nico Williams.
Everyone is playing a part, obviously, and we have an incredible ownership. They've been through the tough times, and that's when you really see people and when you really get to know people. And they have incredible values. They know the sport better than any of us here. And they have committed themselves to a project that we have delivered. And along the way is a lot of people. The people that brought me here, for example, when Edu was here, when Tim was here, and all these people, they've been instrumental for everything that happened.
Quality just
we're going to ask you, because in 99 we came second, in 2000 we came second, 2001 we came second. Was there any time in those 3 years before this one where you're thinking, is this ever going to happen?
Abusing you over there. Come left wing.
There are doubts. I think doubt
and South American left-hand side link,
which is natural.
And understanding that maybe you know the right person to. Okay, I've been able to take them all the way here.
I want to see now, people.
But maybe somebody else has to come and do the final job.
No disrespect.
But thanks God,
we've done it.
And I feel a lot of joy.
Honestly, tonight I'm going to watch so much content.
A little bit of relief as well.
Be ridiculous. How much content I'm going to watch.
Ever doubt yourself?
Even this Arteta interview,
I think part of the job.
I mean, it's too loud in the background, so I'll listen to it later. I hope they go to
out of your hands, and that's why you need the best people around you to do that. And sometimes when you doubt yourself, to have people as well next to you to say,
lifting the title. It couldn't have been any better, could it? Get him out
and
let us have a
And is it even more special, Mikel, because of the team and the manager that was hunting you down for so long this season?
Well, at the end, you raise your level because you have a position that constantly asking that question to you. And we had, in my opinion, the best team in the history of this competition.
We're going to win the
Champions League. The best manager by far, in my opinion, of the world.
We need it.
And to do it in those circumstances, in the manner that we've done it, because we did it with the we.
They're going to be on us.
It's all about the we. In this team.
Frustrate them, we'll hit them
I
on the
love
break.
every minute.
Might score
So
from
after
a set
all this,
piece.
how
Got
do
the
you
best
raise
defence
your
in the
team
world.
again
But
for
then
one
PSG's
huge
defence is
moment
good as well.
next
That's the only
Saturday?
thing.
It's what I said, and now this shirt
It's like a
represents
party. I
something
feel
else.
like I'm on holiday.
And now we have an opportunity to write
Do you
new
know
history
what,
in
people?
our
I
club.
ordered a replica
And I'm convinced that we're going to do it.
trophy.
We
Never
wish you
turned
well,
up on
Mikel.
time.
Thank you so much again. Go and enjoy the rest of the
Time to
celebrations.
order trophies, take my money. I'm telling you.
Mikel
I'm gonna have
Arteta,
the new setup as
title
well.
winner of
So
Arsenal.
when I have the new setup,
After 3
we'll
years
have the
as a runners-up, they've done it this
100K
time,
plaque.
and who
We'll
knows,
get
the
Premier League
crowning
trophy,
glory.
we'll have signed shirts.
Faith in what you're doing.
We'll have a proper
He's
setup.
built a great team.
You got
and I
to
think
manifest
finishing
it,
it
man.
like we have
Got to
now,
manifest
and
it.
everybody's so focused. You saw Martin there,
Man.
you saw
I
the
wish
boss
we was
there.
playing tonight.
What it will come down to is now is just
I wish
going
we were
and
playing
finishing
tonight.
this off. Because like I said, we've done it before where we haven't finished off. Finishing second consecutively 3 times. We've done it like I said. But this time to win it and then win the Champions League is something that no one's done in our history.
Righty.
For being so
if you win the Champions League, where will he rank in great Arsenal managers?
Well, the thing is, when you look at Arsene Wenger and what he done in respect
of
saying?
He needed to know, no, you've got to win. You've got to win.
To put himself up as a surety against the stadium. So he's forced to stay there. And then what he done in those years and getting us into Champions League is amazing. But
shortly, people.
He didn't quite get us over the line in respect of the Champions League. And if Mikel can do that, then he supersedes everybody because he's done something that no one in our history has